Stand by.
So apparently in 2020 there was 17 million new guns purchased.
Yeah, 7 million new firearm owners. Along with that statistic came if each of those new firearm purchasers were to purchase 100 rounds apiece, that is 1 year's worth of production. We're having such a hard time getting ammunition. It's
such a shortage.
Brand new people, which is great.
Right.
But these companies are finding themselves that they're having to ramp up production and try and keep up with the demand now.
Yeah, and I mean, I'm one of those new purchases because I bought a 40 cal handgun. I specifically got it as a competition gun because Colin here is a competition shooter. Why not learn from the best? He does this, he goes around the country and shoots these things. And I wanted to basically become familiar with my own handgun, and that's one of the most important things with handguns and guns in general, weapons in general, bows, archery. You have to know your weapon. I think that's the fundamental thing. A lot of these new firearm owners don't know their weapons. There's an ammo shortage, it's hard to get a hold of the ammo. I pre-ordered it, you can get it, go out and shoot, and that's what we're gonna do today. And hopefully I don't make a total fool out of myself. Obviously, I'm starting from scratch. I'm not good with handguns, but I wanna become familiar with it. I know some of the basics. Colin's gonna give about 8 guys today, maybe?
I think so.
7 or 8 guys.
Yep, half a dozen guys will come out today and we'll go through a new introduction to USPSA competitions. Kind of going along with what Anthony said here, too many people will purchase a firearm for the first time and maybe take their concealed class, maybe not, put it in their drawer at home and think, well, when the time comes, I'll be able to hit, someone in the leg or the target, and they couldn't be more wrong.
Yeah, it's hard. It's difficult.
There's a lot that goes into fundamentals, your grip, sight alignment, and when your adrenaline is ramped up above normal levels, you won't hit anything. I can promise you that.
And and you can tell when somebody knows their weapon. You can just tell by the way they handle it. They pick it up. They're comfortable with it. This is true for bow hunters. You can just tell. You watch them how they handle their weapon, and the more familiar, the more you shoot, the more you handle it. Yeah. So I figure let's get out and do some target shooting, start there, and have some fun with it too. And again, competition even better.
Obviously, there's always the debate. The real hardcore defensive trainers out there, some of the big names will sometimes want to bash competition type stuff and vice versa. But in all honesty, the fundamentals of pistol shooting translates over into defensive side of things. The defensive side of things really that will teach you more tactical type, good ways on to be able to hide under cover, duck, and those things where competition won't do that. But the fundamentals of grip, trigger control, being able to shoot fast, shoot accurately, those translate, and ultimately you become a better shooter all the way around. There's a reason why competition, the top guys, I'm not a top guy, but these top guys will actually train law enforcement people because they've learned over the years how to be just figure out the best efficient way to shoot fast, accurately, and pretty much game the pistol.
It's perfect. Hopefully I don't make a fool out of myself. We'll see. Thanks, Colin.
Yeah, no problem.
So I popped this pin out, right? This thing was a bear to get out.
Right.
But now I can't get it back in. And I brought a hammer and stuff if we can't. But I was thinking, as long as I got it out, can you show me how to take it?
Sure.
Take it out first. And feel free to use the seat or lay it in there.
So once the magazine is out and we've got the pin here out, which is the slide stop, the slide will just pull straight off.
Straight off, okay. See, I was going the wrong direction.
Right.
I was pulling this way.
Okay, nope. So, yep, the hammer will keep you from being able to pull it backwards. And then what we do is we've got our recoil spring. We'll give that just a little push forward, and then it just
comes off of like a clip or
something. Slides right out like that. The barrel, I usually just take my finger here, push a little up, and you kind of have to go in, out of the barrel, and then it will pull right out.
Very nice.
For you.
Very nice.
And this is all that has to be as far as you need to take it apart for cleaning purposes, because you can get in there with brushes and oils and likewise with this. So then to get it back together, you'll start with the barrel first. So these two grooves here will have to fit into these two grooves here in the slide. I don't know if you can see that there. So you just get in at an angle, bring it back. They'll fall right in. You take your recoil spring, and there's a flat side here to this rubber piece on this recoil spring. The flat side needs to be down to make contact with the barrel. Kind of a similar thing, going in at an angle, just push in there, and then it will rest right back on the edge of the barrel there.
Okay, so there's
Line up.
grooves there.
There are grooves. These grooves will fit inside the frame.
Gotcha.
And you'll push that back. You'll kind of hear a click.
Okay. When I was pushing this in, it looked like there was something in the way. Now maybe you just fixed it just now, but maybe it'll just push right in.
There is. So what you have to do is you'll actually grip the web of the gun with your thumb like this, and you'll have to pull back a little bit. Pretty much to clear.
Line that up.
Line those up. Gotcha. Might be hard to see. Just a slight amount you'll need to pull back, and then you'll drop your slide stop in, and then that should.
So that backsliding is what I was
right
missing.
there.
Got
Yep.
it.
Just have to give the backsliding a little bit, and then you're good to go.
Thanks, man. Rock on. Like a year and a half ago, 2 years ago, I was looking to buy the CZ 9mm. I kind of just waffled just long enough where I didn't get it. And now with this huge shortage and everything, had this opportunity fall in my lap to do this competition shooting. This is the gun I want, the CZ. Everybody talks about it. Colin talks about it. It's apparently an amazing handgun. He told me to get the 40 caliber instead of the 9mm because something with the competition, it's better. So I did. It literally costs double what it was a year ago when I was looking to buy it. You know, I paid twice as much, but I thought, well, this is such a good opportunity to learn from somebody who does these competitions that take advantage.
They're gonna let me shoot if I make some time.
Yeah,
This is the way to go.
Ear protection
the
though.
gun's in there, just take it to the safe area.
This yours?
Yeah.
Wow. Oh, this is for the.
Yeah, it's a CZ.
So that's how it's
Holster over there.
Just writing down
40?
the name of that loader.
This
He's
is 40?
good. Yeah, 40 cal. Yeah.
Oh, yeah. I might go and shoot a few over there
Yeah.
before I go because
There we
they
go.
offered.
Oh, okay. Yeah, they're good guys. So when you get to the range, it's pretty much like this. You've got your range bag. You'll have your, you usually want your pistol to be in a case of some sort. So kind of like how Anthony, you can be loaded up how Anthony is already with his belt on. And then when he's ready to holster, he'll go over to that safe area there and do his holstering. And that safe area table is also where you can work on a firearm during a match if you're having malfunctions or something like that. So anytime you have to work with your pistol, it has to be in that safety area. If not, the range officer at the match will disqualify you from the match. The next big thing is, this is a 180. You break that in a match, and that's an automatic disqualification. So the 180 is your next biggest thing. And the next one is, there's only one shooter at a time that is shooting the course of fire. So if Matt was a shooter, Matt would be called up, and you don't want to touch anything until the range officer says go ahead and make ready. Then you are free to draw your pistol, load the magazine, chamber around, reholster, and then get ready for the timer to go off to then shoot the stage. So the way I'm going to run this stage is it will be a loaded start. Hands will be relaxed at your sides, and I'm just going to have you stand next to the barrel here. And everybody will get a chance to walk through. Usually you're given 5 minutes to walk through a stage, figure out a game plan for how you want to shoot it. Many people could shoot this many different ways. There are better ways, and there's the best way. But ultimately, just do what you're comfortable with. And usually when the buzzer goes off anyhow, you're going to lose your whole game plan anyhow. Each target will have to be double tapped. You'll have the 2 steel here. You've got a target here, a target here. 3 targets. Again, every paper target, 2 shots. When the competitor is done with the stage, the range officer then will say commands. If you are finished, unload and show clear. Drop your magazine. That's the first thing that has to come out. If there's one chamber it. Let me visualize that it's been clear, and then I'll say drop your hammer. If you don't have a hammer, just pull the trigger. That will drop the hammer, and then I'll say reholster, and then the range is clear, and then that's where the person will go and score the course. And when you're in a walkthrough stage, you all can be in the range at once. You don't need to wait. You can just form a line, walk through, get an idea how you want to shoot it. I'll fix that while you guys are doing this.
definitely feels awkward. Like, feels awkward going without a gun, just like.
So Anthony will be the first shooter. So while he's shooting, everybody else, about where Russ is at, that's where everybody just needs to be, behind us.
Okay.
So then I'm just gonna quick make sure that nobody's downrange. The shooter ready.
Shooter ready. Don't kid yourself here.
Nope, keep him relaxed on the side. And then when the buzzer goes off, draw the holster, step in and shoot. Is the shooter ready? Ready. Stand by.
He's got jammed.
Malfunction. Keep it down there. You're fine. It's just brand new. Tap on the bottom of the magazine. Type 3 malfunction. There you go.
We can have a lot of that.
Another one. Same thing. You just snap this.
You do too?
Two.
Another one. I did clean it. I heard.
Oh, forgot to do this.
Yep, that's fine. Keep down that way.
Oh, we got DQ it there, huh?
If you are finished, unload and show clear. Range is clear.
All right.
So I'll kind of walk around here. You had good shots. Oh yeah. We got 2 alpha, 2 alpha, 2 alpha, 2 alpha, alpha Charlie, 2 alpha, 2 alpha, alpha Charlie, and 2 alpha. That was good. Good run. Yep.
My gun was like constantly jamming. I just oiled it yesterday, but I'm gonna have to work on that. Can't get it. So what I did is I put some oil. I have oil that came with the gun, and I put it in this crack here at least, because just being brand new, it's not sliding very well. It should be quite a bit better. It's pretty fun. It's definitely more fun than I thought. I mean, I was sitting there hammering the thing trying to get it to go, but it takes a little bit out of it. It takes the fun out of it when you're hitting the gun every time. I feel like the shots that I took, I actually did pretty well. So, and one of the things too, when you shoot these things, you're supposed to pull back with this hand and then push forward with this hand. So you push and pull. It makes it pretty solid, and this particular gun has like a little thumb rest on it. So you can put your thumb there. So it's a little more stable. I feel like that's everybody's impression. Everybody's come off the course and said, hey, that was way more fun than I thought it was gonna be. Because it's kind of awkward. It's like, oh, am I gonna screw up? Is something gonna like?
Yep.
When you go through it, it feels good.
It does.
What'd you think? Shoot good? I saw you missed one of those steals.
Steel.
And then you like went back to the cardboard and did you
Right
go
then
back
I realized,
to the
oh
steal?
shit, I gotta hit that thing.
Yeah.
That's the most gratifying target out there.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah. You have to hit that one.
I wish I could.
That was quick.
Yeah,
It was
that's
better.
fast.
Hustling. I saw you got a headshot on that steel target. Did I? I don't know if you noticed, yeah. No. I was aiming for the body, not the head.
See how many rounds?
24 rounds.
Here's our new shooting order. Me,
Anthony, Rich, Scott, Sean, Frank, Chris, Liam, Ethan, Colin, Cole.
Are you ready?
It's a SIG.
Stand by.
It's a SIG. They always work, Sean.
John, Frank, Chris.
At least we know I have a good mentor. Nice job, by the way, dude.
Thank you.
Does the clock stop
Last shot.
at the last shot? Okay.
Yep, so it's a shot timer, so
I see.
it will just pick up every shot, and then
So it's not when you put it in the hole.
correct.
Okay.
No, they're
Okay. So you can
you got to
take
make
your
a
time
pretty
at that
loud
point.
bang. Yeah. When you're the shooter on deck,
You don't tape?
you can kind of relax and get your game plan down.
Okay.
And then yeah, you're not expected to pace or help set up when you're the next shooter.
Okay. So the mag can go here.
You can have an empty. Yep, you can have a mag there, and then don't do anything with that till I say make ready.
All right.
Is the shooter ready?
Ready.
Stand by. You're okay. You can come back.
Ah, come on.
If you are finished, unload. Show clear. Clear. Hammer, holster. Range is clear. 5169.
5169.
Now, in terms of scoring and stuff, is everybody like doing something in that regard? Or?
Right. So while you're shooting, since these are very close, the scorer is able to
Gotcha.
score these. If he has something in question or it's really close to the line, he'll leave that one and let me make that call.
I see.
But if it's very distinctive, go.
Thanks.
One, two, three, four.
Stand by. Range clear, 1470.
1470.
Are you ready? Stand by. Oh, hands. There you go. Are you ready?
Yep.
Stand by. You finish, unload and show clear. Drop your mag. Drop your mag. And then
Did.
rack it.
Yep.
If clear, hammer down, holster. Range clear, go ahead and score. 3281.
It's fun. Already feeling like I improved a little bit. He said I had my trigger on the finger when I moved, and you're not supposed to do that, which I didn't know. So always learning something. Hopefully we've changed the order up and I'm a little later in the lineup so I can watch some guys doing it. Probably oil up the gun again one more round. Just 2 jams is too many. It's frustrating getting those jams because you don't expect the gun to jam. So you get all lined up and then it jams and it just completely throws your mental game off. Oh, this looks really different.
Are you ready? Stand by.
be legit, dude. That's fast. Oh jeez, that's not a good sign either.
Are you ready? Stand by. If you're finished, unload and show clear. If clear, hammer down, holster. Oh,
It's in there.
face down range. Just go ahead and face down range so you can check it. Just double check it because it looked like it was loose there.
Yeah, there's like a little piece that's broken. You just it's good.
Okay.
Just
Range is clear. 2689.
2689, just the last two.
not too bad. Getting better. I was just trying to look where I actually was hitting. I mean, I saw all those last ones were pretty close. It felt better.
No, it looked a lot better. You didn't get a single jam on that one.
Yeah, when I first loaded the gun and I snapped it, it didn't go in all the way. And I'm like, oh, this is a bad sign. Jammed right off the bat. It's tricky because there's like a real sharp angle and you have to walk past it and then you have to remember to go back and shoot at it. So there's that one hidden back there. And you have to go pretty far over here. But if you get over here, then there's one hidden over here, and if you miss that.
Are you ready? Stand by.
Are you ready? Stand by. If you are finished, unload and show clear. If clear, hammer down, holster. Range is clear, 2811.
2811.
I missed a shot over here, but at least I didn't forget any targets. I was definitely dreading that I thought I was going to miss a target. Or did I miss a target? Okay.
Did you have a jam on this stage?
No,
It didn't look
no.
like it.
Yeah, I just been putting oil every time and racking a whole bunch. It felt good too. I didn't forget any.
You wear it in, you know,
Yeah,
it'll
yeah, I'm not too
become
worried.
like more reliable as you use it more.
Still jams a little bit, but basically yesterday we were shooting at the USPSA. My gun was jamming up quite a bit. So we came out today and did a little bit more shooting. Turns out the CZ is very oil sensitive, and obviously brand new gun, it tends to stick a little bit more. But anyways, it was a good learning experience. I hope you enjoyed the episode.